I wanted to show you some kefir grains. It's very difficult to explain over the phone, so I thought I would show you with a video how I actually pour my kefir on a daily basis. Melanie's going to show you on a close-up here. I rotate 3 quart jars. These are mason jars, obviously. You'll notice there's some substance in each one. I use raw milk. This is the youngest, a little later, and then this is the 3-day-old. So I'm rotating these, as you can imagine. And obviously when this one's done, then this one will go here and this one will go here. I think you understand that concept. I want to show you how I pour it into a glass. Maybe some of you have never even seen what kefir looks like. Hopefully that'll come through. You see some little bobbing features there. That is what you will call the kefir grains. They look like popcorn or cauliflower, and those are the little energy boosters that are producing what we call the byproduct, which is called kefir. That's what's so robust in the milk itself. Milk cannot go sour with kefir grains in it. This is room temperature. This milk could sit here for a month. Of course, it's going to continue to propagate and get thicker and thicker as time goes on, and at that point you may want to refrigerate it. But if you're simply wanting to consume this on a daily basis, leave it at room temperature, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. You can either have this spoon with holes in it, take something with a scoop or whatever you're comfortable with. I'll show you this one. You'll notice the milk or the liquid is falling through the holes, draining into the cup. What's going to be left are kefir grains, okay? Those are the kefir grains. You could take this, you could take those kefir grains, put those in a jar of milk, room temperature, and those kefir grains will eventually propagate into this much substance. All right? So, once again, you might want to use chicken wire, you might want to use the screen from your back door, whatever you've got to filter. Maybe you have some other bright idea, some better tools to use. This, of course, goes right back in to the bucket, as I call it. And then, of course, what I will do, this can be put away, and keep the camera on the grains. I'm going to get my raw milk. Now, obviously, I would use more of this, so maybe this will go down to half as far as content. But I will put cream separated raw milk, replace what I've had, fill her up. You notice I'm not washing the jar, not changing anything. Obviously it's clean. Maintain that hygiene, and then I will rotate. This one's now going to be the fresh one for tomorrow, this one's in a couple days, and this one will be ready in 3 days. So there you have the kefir grain production. Thanks for watching. Alright, why don't you focus here? Alright, now, what does this taste like, and what do I do to prepare it for a breakfast, lunch, or dinner? This is very tangy. It's going to be a sour milk, almost a sour, tangy yogurt. What I will do, instead of drinking it straight, notice there's no facial expression, my lips don't pucker up. However, it would be a lot better if we put something like blackstrap molasses. That's my favorite. Very high in B vitamins. I'll put maybe a, what do you say that was there? Perhaps a tablespoon. Stir it up. You could put some Zango in here, some blueberry concentrate. Maybe you might want to add some milk to it. Cut up some fruit. Eat it like a very liquidy yogurt. But this is all I need. Oh man. Oh, that's so good. I want to share with you how I prepare my kefir, how I raise my kefir grains, and how I care for them, and then I'll show you actually what I drink on a daily basis. If you notice these jars here, there are 3 mason jars. There are quart jars. I believe those are quart jars. I have 3 of them, obviously. This is the oldest one. It's 3 days old. Excuse me, this is 3 days old, this is 2 days old, and this is the freshest one. So I will rotate them on the counter. That'll make a little more sense after I show you what's going on. This one is ready today. What you're looking at is milk, raw milk from the farm. There's a farmer that comes down from Pennsylvania once a month. I buy a bunch of raw milk, blah, blah, blah. But it has cream in it, and I have got the Kefir grains originally from Pat Brady in Oregon, sent them to me. They propagate in the milk at room temperature in a matter of 3 days. I'm going to open this up. You take a look inside. If you've never seen Kefir grains, they look similar to either popcorn or perhaps cauliflower. But they're kind of thick. And as I said, the popcorn, cauliflower, these are the little producers. They're in milk. They will not allow milk to go sour. This milk could be a year old at room temperature. It's not allowed to go sour. The kefir and the bacteria, it's all from nature. It's a gift from nature, and this stuff propagates over and over again. But what you want to do when you're making your drink is to keep the kefir grains, return them to the jar, replenish the milk, and then move that jar to this position so you know that it's got 3 days to go. Now what I wanted to show you is how I pour my drink. You'll notice the kefir grains, these are the little guys that you want to put back into the jar so they, with fresh milk, will propagate some more what's called kefir. Don't confuse kefir with milk and kefir grains with kefir. All right, we're going to get some milk real quickly from the refrigerator, and I will replace what I took out directly into the jar. You notice I'm not washing it, not changing it out, not steam cleaning it. There's an occasional maintenance you're going to have to do if you spill something on the side. We'll wash that up with a washcloth a little later, but as soon as I do that, now it's ready to sit for 3 more days. So what do? I'll rotate. This one goes there, this one goes here, and then tomorrow morning, this one will be ready. Now, let's get to this. What this tastes like is real tangy yogurt. It'll obviously be warm, and the taste is going to be rather sour. Some might say bitter. I just say tangy. And what you'll need is a spoon. I love to put wholesome blackstrap molasses. Okay? I'll pour this in there. The molasses has great B vitamins, adds a nice taste to it. And for those of you who may not know, this is what comes out of dark turbinado sugar and brown sugar. This is the byproduct from white sugar. So this is where all the nutrients go, in this jar right here. I'll stir this up. You could mix fruit in here, you could put Zango in here, you could put, I don't think orange juice would be too wise, but if you wanted to cut up some fruit, and then I will drink it. And savor it. And enjoy it. So, that's how you make kefir. Save the grains. These grains will last for centuries. That's it.